We've had a casualty. I learned that the hard way. Obsessed. I love this. Something's gone wrong and it's just so rude. It is so beautiful. I've been waiting for this order for about 6 weeks. This one's quite sentimental to me and it was chaos. This is such an exciting parcel. Good morning everyone, happy Tuesday. It is bright and early on Tuesday morning. It was bank holiday Monday yesterday, so today is the start of the work week. I hope you had a lovely weekend, and obviously you're watching this on Sunday, so I hope you had a lovely week. I can't hear myself because I've got my towel on my head. But I'm getting ready nice and early this morning because I'm on little sister duty today. My sister needs me to let the electrician into her house, so I need to head over there by 9. So I just want to get ready so that I can come home and crack on with filming. Big filming day today. Hopefully the electrician won't take too long, but this afternoon I'm then gonna go train with Scar, and I am so excited to go train with Scar. I'm excited to do a girly glute day because I have trained with arms for the past 3 workouts, and as fun as it is, I do love training with him. Scar's my girl. Like, we're very in sync, we're very in tune with our training, we like the same encouragement, we're on like a similar plane with our weight, we just really vibe, and like we both dance around the gym, we like to have fun. Whereas training with the boys is fun in a different way. It pushes me in different ways. They think that it pushes me more. I think they underestimate how hard me and Scarlett actually push ourselves when we train together. Whatever, I think that's just a boy thing. They obviously assume that they're training harder than we are. They're also really serious in the gym. They're really like, I don't know, they take it very seriously, which I understand. You can train hard and still like have a laugh. Which I think me and Scarlett have found the perfect balance of like having a gossip, having a sing song, having a dance, but also kicking our own asses. I just really love training with Scarlett. I'm very excited to see her. We're gonna do a nice heavy glute day today, very exciting. And then tonight is the final, like the final commitment ceremony for Married at First Sight. Last night was the last dinner party and it was chaos. So I'm very excited to see what the experts have to say. So yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready and I will speak to you in a bit.
Hello, you don't even know my name, but I am happy you came by. No lessons learned, of course you're gonna leave as soon as you came across who I am not. This party sucks, I'm out of luck, and no one seems to get me here. They talk about some other stuff that I don't even wanna hear. The crazy part is that I didn't feel this way before I got here. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody, Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody,
Ignore my very interesting attire. I'm in my comfies because we're doing some decluttering and tidying in the house today. So as you guys know, we recently lost my lovely grandma, who was the most wonderful woman in the world, and she was also one of the most stylish little ladies. She always looked flawless. She was always color coordinated. She just always looked. To be fair, both of my grandmas were very stylish, very fashionable women, took a lot of pride in their appearance, loved their beauty, their makeup, their fashion, always had their hair done. I definitely think that my love for beauty and fashion definitely came from them, and I'm very grateful to them for that. I was raised by 2 very glamorous grandmas. Yes, recently we lost grandma, who was my dad's mum, and last weekend my sister and I went through her wardrobe and were given free rein. My dad said, you know, we're gonna donate the majority, but if there's anything here that you guys would like, then obviously we got first dibs. So I thought today I would show you some of the pieces that I've now inherited from my grandma. Do like a little haul, I guess, in the most sensitive way possible. I thought that part 2 could be me styling up some of my grandma's pieces, making some outfits, kind of showing you how timeless pieces can be, you know, kind of a little ode to grandma. I think she would love this, seeing me styling and wearing her old clothes. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you some of the bits that I have inherited. If there's anything here in particular that you'd like to see me style, then leave a comment please down below and I will make sure to use that in the styling video. But yeah, I thought, you know, I'd make a positive out of it and show you some beautiful, some timeless classic pieces, as well as some more fun stuff. Let's go. So this is the bag of clothes. Let's just get going. So the first item is this really cute like crocheted jumper in this gorgeous like butter yellow color. I really love the shade of this. It's very, honestly, kind of trendy at the moment. Like crochet, lighting just went super weird. At this time of year, crochet always comes back, and I thought this was adorable. So a sheer, so a really sweet kind of, I wish it was slightly more oversized. This is also something I should say. My grandma was a tiny little lady. She was like 5 foot tall and built like a bird. She was so petite. A lot of her clothes did not fit me and my sister. This is the stuff that fits me, but it fits me differently to how it would have fit her. This is definitely a slightly more fitted shape than I would if I was buying this piece, buy it in, but I definitely think I'm gonna be able to make it work. I posted a picture on my story of me wearing this and loads of people asked me where it was from. It's from a brand called Liz Claiborne, if you're wondering. I will try and remember to say the brand names as we go. Next is this like sleeveless cardigan sweater vest situation in this lovely cream color. This is very me. This is something that I would purchase now. I'm very pleased to have this. It's got little mother of pearl buttons on it and it's really long line. It's nice and light. This is going to be a perfect little layering piece. A cotton midi skirt. Midi skirts are super in, really trendy at the moment. This is going to be great in the spring and summer months. This is also Liz Claiborne. It's got this cute pocket detailing on the front and also on the back. Yeah, I'm excited to style this. It's kind of, it flutes out slightly at the bottom. Feels really lovely quality. Okay, this next piece is very me. This is a golfing top. This is from a brand called One Up Golf, but it's just a little turtleneck. You guys know I love me a turtleneck, but this is white-ish. It's like a slightly off-white with a little floral pattern detail on it. So I thought this would be a really nice layering piece. I love to wear turtlenecks under sweatshirts, baggy jumpers, but also on their own. So this is like a nice wardrobe basic. Okay, this next one, this is from Portland Woman. It's kind of like a fleecy gilet, which isn't traditionally my style, but I feel like I could make this quite cool. It's really lightweight, so I thought it was great for like a spring evening. It's got a blue collar. I just feel like maybe over a little dress or like over a sweatshirt, over jeans, I could potentially make this work. I mean, if I am trying to style any of these pieces up and I really just don't feel like they fit my wardrobe, I'm not gonna keep them for the sake of it. I will be donating them. I just wanted to take more rather than regret not taking something, cull it out later down the line rather than me leaving something behind that maybe I would have wanted. I'd rather have been a little bit more on the lenient side with myself, just because of, you know, sentimental value and things like that. This I had to take because one of my favorite pictures of my grandma ever, she was wearing this jumper and it just makes me so happy, and I definitely wanted to have this jumper. Just this two-toned chunky knit with this kind of coloured speck running through the knit, lovely chunky neck hole, and it's long line, and this is a proper little hippie jumper. I love it, like with loads of jewelry and just some like long baggy jeans. I just think this is very me, and this one's quite sentimental to me, and I think I'll definitely be getting a wear out of this. It's got this cool stitching detail going around the base as well, which I think is quite cool. I love this colour rust. We've got a very autumnal tonal color palette happening here, but I definitely want to wear this a lot. Another little basic, this is from Austin Reed, just a really simple white fine knit cardigan. This has mother of pearl buttons and it's a nice ribbed lovely quality. It's Austin Reed, so of course it's lovely quality. I don't actually own a fine knit cardigan. All my cardigans are big and chunky, so for light layers, like under a leather jacket if it's chilly, this will be great. Oh, I saw this and was like, oh, Grandma, look at this. How amazing is this? Look at these colours. I am completely in love with this. I'm gonna try and wear it like a little dress, like a sarong on holiday. But these colours, I could not pass this up. How beautiful is that? I would have loved to have seen her in this, but I've never seen this before, and I think it's amazing. One of my absolute favourite pieces is this incredible jacket. Where is this from? This doesn't have a label. Part of me thinks it might have been made, like, I have no idea where this is from, but this is the most beautifully made jacket. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this pattern. Oh, it is beautiful, lined in my favorite color at the moment. It is so beautiful. It's got the shoulder pads, and the back has this pleat in it, which makes it sit so nicely on the body. It fits me like an absolute dream. Look at it. Hang on. Do you see what I mean? It just makes it hang. It gives it this beautiful movement. It just makes it hang so nicely on the body. One of my favorite things. Honestly, this would just dress up a pair of jeans and a basic tee, or a high neck, like a turtleneck, or something maybe a little bit deeper cut to like follow that line, and then just wear this as the statement piece. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to wear this out for nice dinners. Definitely a gem. Oh, another blazer. My sister was like, you have to have that. From Frankenwalder. It's like a cotton blazer, but it's like a shirt. So light. It's got lovely greens and blues and reds in it, and some shoulder pads. Grandma was a fan. She was a fan of a shoulder pad. Sorry, this outfit is so jarring. Sat here talking about fashion, wearing bloody Juicy Couture trackies. This is another basic. This is just from M&S, but I really like the shape of this vest top. I have loads of white racer vests, but I don't have any that have this kind of deep V on the front and the back. So I just really like the shape of it, and it fits me really, really well. I might try and team as many of these pieces together in looks as I possibly can, but also pulling pieces from my wardrobe to combine it all together. These trousers, these are also Marks and Spencer's, and these fit me like a glove. Most of the trousers we didn't take because, like I said, Grandma was a very petite lady, and me and my sister, we have wider hips. These fit me so well, I was so surprised. They're like a stone denim with this like striped detail, little cream button, and they are a kick flare. My sister said that they made my bum look really good, so I'll definitely be styling these. A great little basic to have in the summer with some boots maybe. This little bag, this is so trendy. Just a really great little basic. I don't have a over-the-shoulder cream bag. This is a little gap I had in my wardrobe, which I'm very pleased to be filled by something that belonged to my grandma. I don't know where this is from, it doesn't say. Just a really soft leather, but I really like the shape of it. It's the perfect size for a little spring day. And then she also had a little matching belt, so I also decided to take this with me as well. Gold detailing, which will match most of my jewellery. And I thought that these two together could be a cute little look. Like I said, my grandma was very colour coordinated. Her favourite colours were pink and baby blue. Me and Amy were like laying everything out to go through, and we were both just like, wow, yeah, she really did love her pink and blue. Everything was baby pink, baby blue. Everything had things that it went with. Like, that's the thing with having a colour palette. It means that your wardrobe is very cohesive because everything kind of goes with everything. But she loved to wear pink and red together, which is one of my favourite colours to wear together. But speaking of baby pink, these really cute baby pink jeans. I don't own any pink jeans. I think baby pink jeans would be something that definitely fits into my wardrobe, something I would definitely wear. These were from M&S as well. Grandma loved her M&S. I really like the colour. She loved a kick flare. All of her jeans are a kick flare shape, which works for me because, to be fair, I don't really go for kick flares as much these days. I'm more of a baggy jeans wearer. But if you've followed me since like 2018, 2019, that was my kick flare jean era. Basically the only shape trouser I would wear. So I know I can rock a kick flare. She had so many scarves, so many headscarves. So I took 3. This lovely like rusty red colour, this lovely like geometric burnt orange, and this black and orange one because I really like to wear scarves in my hair in the summer. And then we have 2 basics. We've got a pink turtleneck, which I will wear loads. I love turtlenecks, I wear them all the time. And this one is from Jerry Weber, so a lovely quality, really soft cashmere turtleneck, as well as one in yellow, which is from Alan Payne, so another cashmere in this lovely soft butter yellow again. So 2 very lovely like spring evening looks. I went for this navy belt because I don't own a navy belt, but I really liked this one. It's quite chunky with the gold detailing. I'm wearing more and more navy these days. I never used to be a navy wearer, but I've actually gotten into my navy, so I thought that was really cool. We're nearly there. A like 3/4 zip fleece, which I really liked. It says Boston on it, and it's just white kind of teddy fleecy fabric, and I just thought like a cool evening with some baggy jeans, loads of jewelry. I thought it would be just like a really cool little casual look. And then we've got another Austin Reed. This is a little cardigan, another finer knit cardigan in this like duck egg blue with a slightly more soft sky blue in it, in this lovely stripe. It's very thin and quite long, which is not my usual style. I think I can make a cute little look using this. This was really cool. This is from Jaeger, and it is such an interesting shape. So it's a cardigan that fits almost like a blazer. It is such a beautiful design, honestly. It's got this cool like lapel detail almost, and it's really heavy but really thin. The way that it sits, it looks like a blazer. I just think it's so cool. I've never seen anything like this before, and I absolutely had to have it. It's a great like kind of smarter way of wearing a cardigan that's not quite as smart as wearing a blazer over like an all black outfit. It just adds a little bit of shape and a bit of interest, and it like cinches you in at the waist, but it's still really comfy. And I just thought it was a really cool. Like, I was like, grandma, what a find. Such an interesting shape. I've just never seen anything like it before. This one again is a little bit more sentimental. Cute cardigan with these massive red buttons. It's a lovely chunky knit with the red details on the sleeves and the collar and at the bottom. I just love these giant buttons. And again, like maybe with like a cool trouser, just go for like a really quirky little look. I love it, and I can picture her wearing this, and I definitely think I can make this my style. And then finally we have 2 coats. These are very beautiful. This one is from Austin Reed, and it is this incredible, is it herringbone? I don't know, is that technically a herringbone? It's this stunning grey long coat. The detail on the back, and my favorite part is this velvet collar. Look at how amazing this is. Obviously it's a little bit warm for it in the upcoming season, but in autumn winter next year, like, I am sorry, what a gorgeous luxe coat. I feel very lucky, very lucky to have such a stylish grandma, to pass down such lovely pieces. These shoulders, like, I love how masculine this coat is. Oh, just gorgeous. It's a stunning coat. Obsessed. And then this one is from Marks and Spencer's. It's just a long camel coat. I don't have a camel coat, which I feel is a absolute crime. But this is so beautiful. Look at these buttons. Fits me perfectly. Again, this gorgeous collar and it's just such a long line classic coat. Like, this is classic elegant dressing. Isn't my usual style. Like, I don't know whether I would describe my style as classic or elegant, but I do like to wear classic and elegant pieces in my style. You know, I love wearing blazers and suits and basics like that. Structured tailoring is very much something I love, but I like to quirk it up a little bit and add a little bit of fun to it. This is going to be perfect for that. Oh, I love it. I love it. It just hits me mid-calf. It's the perfect length. The grey is much more masculine. It's got those padded shoulders, those really sharp lines, and this is so feminine. It's got the curved shoulder pads, so it's padded here and then curves down, and even the collar is just like, it's soft and rounded. Like, it's such a feminine cut compared to the other jacket, which is another thing that I loved about Grandma's styling. She was a very feminine dresser, but she also had this kind of masculine edge to a lot of her outfits. She loved trousers. She wasn't a huge dress or skirt wearer. She always wore trousers, but she just got the balance between like the masculine and the feminine so right. And I love that she has these two coats that are just so different in their cut, their fit, their colors, and their kind of energy that they give off, but she wore both of them and they both looked so her. And I definitely think that that's something that I like to think I've picked up, is this kind of amalgamation of like the masculine and the feminine energy when you come to outfits. Like, you can have a feminine energy about you but still wear masculine pieces, and I love that. The more I'm looking at these clothes, the more I feel like I got that from my grandma, and these coats are just the perfect representation of that. Love. This outfit is killing me. So sorry, I definitely should have put something better on to show these. So those are all of the pieces that I have inherited from my grandma, as well as some beautiful jewelry. Some of the rings that you've seen that are new on me were my grandma's. The one that is particularly sentimental to me is this one. This teeny tiny little diamond heart. My grandma had amazing jewelry. I was obsessed with it from a young age. I think my nana got me into makeup and my grandma got me into jewelry. She always had beautiful rings, and I would sit at her dressing table. She had the most beautiful dressing table. I'd go through her makeup and I would always try on all of her rings. And the only one that ever fit me when I was little was this one, which now fits on my pinky. I always knew, like, when the time came, if I was ever offered her jewelry, that this is basically the only thing I would want. Like, I don't need any of her stuff. Like, this is the only thing of my grandma's that I knew I wanted to inherit if I was allowed to. So yeah, I love it, and I'm gonna literally wear it every day. I am gonna take it to be resized to make it slightly smaller, because I am terrified of losing this. If I lost this ring, I would be devastated, but the other ones fit me perfectly. So those are a few of the other bits, a few jewelry items and a gorgeous chain as well. I just feel very lucky, but also it's very bittersweet, isn't it? I wasn't sure whether to film this because I didn't want to be like, here's a haul of things that I got from my grandma. I wanted to show you a part of her and like her love of fashion, and that she was really stylish, and like I want to document me using these pieces and making outfits out of it. Having a piece of her with me in my wardrobe was something that we both loved so much. She had so many clothes. I definitely take after her in that respect, like more so than I ever realized. Wearing her rings every day and hopefully incorporating some of these items into my wardrobe that I wear a lot, like that would make me so happy to like literally have a piece of her with me all the time. So if there's anything here that I've shown that you're particularly interested to see me style, then let me know. I probably won't style up everything, so I will probably choose like most requested. I also think I want to make it a series on my reels and on my TikTok as well. I don't think I've ever seen someone do a inherited haul before. It does feel a little bit icky, but I don't want it to come across that way, like I'm using it to make videos. Like, it's not like that. I think you probably know that. Like, I think grandma would love this. These clothes deserve to be used and deserve to be loved, and I am the best person for the job. Oh my god, this is such an exciting parcel. Oh my god. Good morning, my loves. It is Wednesday and I am starting my day filming the beginning of another episode of Tidy Space, Tidy Mind. You guys really seem excited about this little series. I'm really excited about this little series. I think the fact that I'm excited about it is inadvertently making me excited to tidy, which is kind of the whole point of me doing this. It's to give me another incentive to do it and declutter and reorganize my house. So far it's working. Like, I was excited to start filming it today. So I have 1 hour before I need to leave to go meet Scarlett for upper body day. Very excited to train upper body today. And I think doing it in these like 1 hour blocks has been a really efficient way of me doing it. It may not seem efficient, like 1 hour here and there, but actually, when it comes to me and how I function, an hour is just the right amount of time for me to get a little bit into it. And then if I want to continue, and if I get really into it, I can. I'm gonna start the makeup declutter today. So that will be coming soon. Wish me luck. Ready to go out. I'm going to a Eurovision drag comedy show tonight with Laz. You guys know Laz. I don't know who else is going to be there. I'm not a huge fan of how my makeup is turned. I mean, it's fine. It is fine. It's just fine. That's what it is. Fine. It's fine. It's not that deep. But I do need to get a wiggle on because I'm going to be late, but I have no idea what I'm wearing. What do you wear to I also kind of want to just tie up my hair. I just did heatless rollers and they've done literally sweet effle. So I am tempted to just do a little half up, half down, or even a pony. I've just been wearing my hair in a slick back ponytail so much recently. I just feel like it really suits me. My hair was doing my nutting, so I just did the scrape and the plait. It's the most low maintenance hairstyle. Like, once you've got it in the hairstyle, it will stay like this all night and I don't have to think about it or worry about it. Bit more blush, bit more highlight. I haven't been putting anything on my lower lash line recently. I've been really liking how it looks. I feel like it makes me look a bit more feline and also it just softens the whole look. But now I'm like, do I put something on my like, will I regret not putting anything on my lower lashes? I don't know, man. I'm struggling. Can't you just tell me? I just wanna be your bride. Wanna be. I wanna give our love away.
Well, she's done it. How do you feel? Well, I knew I would. I'm psychic.
Morning. I'm so tired. I am so tired this morning. God, I look absolutely right. Hang on, let me grab some caffeine and I'm gonna get ready for the gym with you. It is Thursday morning. Last night I went to the Clapham Grand and it was a Eurovision like spoof. So it was loads of like musical comedians competing and it was really fun. The person I voted for won, which clearly I just have good taste. And I went with Laz and it was so nice to see her. Excuse all the crusty hair gel in my hair. I was supposed to be training with Scar in 50 minutes. It's fucking glute day. Oh, and I went to sleep at like 3 and that is not because I was out late. I had like 3 drinks. I didn't drink much. I couldn't sleep. I was just lying there, just existing until 3 AM. The worst. I can't miss a glute day. Operation Build a Booty. Scarlett and I have a plan and I can't be left behind. We have a new hip thrust machine at my gym, so I'm gonna use that today just to try it. which also means that the actual length of my session will be much quicker as well, because I don't have to set up hip thrusts, which we all know takes up like 10 minutes, like setting it up, changing the weight, putting the weight away, like, oh. Sessions that involve a bar and a platform do just take so much longer. You just put a plate on and you're done, you're ready to go. Hopefully the session won't be that long. I'm hoping for like an hour rather than an hour and a half. But I ended up filming my declutter yesterday, or half of my declutter. I did really well yesterday. I got through my foundations, primers and concealers. I'm very pleased with that, but I got a little bit carried away, you could say. So I didn't end up filming my favorites video, and it's getting quite late into the month now, so I really need to do that. I love skincare. I'm just such a skincare bitch these days. Regardless of where I'm going, I will put in the time to do my skincare routine, because the difference in my skin, I've been wearing way less makeup in general. Like, I'm very happy with it. She's just offered to pick me up. Oh, sweet girl. I'm gonna take her up on the offer, right? That's it. That's more of an incentive to get my ish together. I've been loving the Ekinsu XB Perfect. It's like their glow illuminator. I use the shade medium. It's just like a little filter on your skin. It doesn't even really give coverage. It's more just glow. Warms up my skin because I'm not wearing any fake tan at all. I have 0 tan on, and I'm waiting to do it tomorrow because I'm going to the Shard on Saturday. I'm very excited. I'm going to the Shard with Arms and one of his oldest friends and his lovely girlfriend, who we actually met when we went to Greece in the summer last year, and I've not seen them since. A little bit of concealer just to make me look a little bit less undead. I don't know whether it's because I'm 26 now, or because I don't really drink that much these days. As soon as I drink, I wake up the next morning so much puffier than I used to. Like, my whole face is just like I just look so inflamed and swollen and it's just so rude. A bit of the espresso blush gloss, which is literally my favorite product of the month. I've just been wearing it every day. Like, it's gonna last me forever. Such a small amount. Now that I'm up and I've had some caffeine, I'm like, okay, no, I can do this. I can do this. I'm just gonna finish off the face and get my ass going. So I've been going mental recently because my Apple Pencil won't, I sound like a broken record, but it won't connect to my iPad, and I finally was like, this isn't normal. My new Apple Pencil just arrived. I've got insurance on it, so I'm gonna return the old one because I only got it in January. Like, something's gone wrong. I have about 6 or 7 different thumbnails to be making because I haven't been able to make a thumbnail in about 3 weeks. I've just filmed a new episode of Tidy Space, Tidy Mind, and I feel really good. Like, I feel really good after it. I feel like I am sometimes a bit of a sufferer of toxic productivity. I feel a lot of guilt when I'm not doing things, but I also get like task paralysis, executive dysfunction pretty often, multiple days a week. Being someone who suffers from toxic productivity and also executive dysfunction, it is a really horrific combination for your mental health. A lot of the time when I get hyper focused on tidying, I feel guilty that I'm not doing something else. I'm like, while I have this energy, while I feel like I can do something, I feel like I should be working rather than tidying my house. And I get caught in this like guilt for tidying my house instead of working when I've got the energy to do something. So I think this series because you guys seem to have really, like, it's gone down really well with you. I think this series has lifted a bit of a weight off my shoulders because I feel like I can now do both at the same time, that I'm filming content whilst also going through and tidying things that I've been needing to do, and it's kind of alleviated the guilt from it. Like, I just tidied and went through all of, like, 3 big drawers. The next installment is going to be foundations, concealers, primers, blushes, bronzers, highlights. It's a big one. And I just went through all of it, and I actually found myself enjoying it because I was like, this is going to be really fun for you guys to watch, and you're actually going to enjoy it, and you're looking forward to seeing it. And it actually made me feel like twice as good, because I was like, I'm being productive because I'm making a video that I know they're going to want to see. And I'm also doing something that I've been needing to do for a really long time that's going to make me feel good in the long run. I can't tell you, it's a very weird feeling, but I cannot tell you how good that feels. Just relief. It feels relieving, honestly. I'm going to make these thumbnails now. I've got, yeah, like I said, about 6 to make. It will probably take me about an hour and a half. So I'm going to pop an episode of something on in the background and get cracking with thumbnail designing. Having my breakfast. Yogurt, nectarine, granola. Nothing new to see here. It's my morning routine. I just showered, got ready for the day. I'm umming and ahhing about whether I'm going to go to the gym today. It is back day, which is my favourite day, but I really need to film my monthly favourites. Incredibly late in the month already because I'm playing catch up, because I posted the first one super late and I didn't want to have them as like consecutive videos. I wanted to have like a good amount of time between the 2 favourites videos, which means I need to like gradually bring them closer to the beginning of the month. But it's still so late in the month. But I need to film and edit and upload that hopefully tonight. But that would be 4 videos this week for you. That is basically today's plan. Film and edit my monthly favourites video. It's Friday. I don't have any crazy plans today, I don't think. But I'm feeling good this morning. I faked tan last night, so that's just developing still. And also, I have not had so many questions about my makeup and my skin than I have in the past like few weeks. I've basically just minimized my makeup. I've cut back how much makeup I'm wearing because I'm trying to wear makeup every day. Well, not like every day, but it makes me more productive. I've basically just put together a 15-minute makeup routine, which is this, which I can throw on first thing in the morning that I'm happy to wear to the gym, and it just kickstarts my productivity first thing in the morning, and I found it so helpful. It also means that if something last minute comes up, or if I want to shoot an outfit picture or something, I can just do it and I'm ready for the day. Whereas usually mince about with no makeup on in the house, and then I'll need to shoot something last minute or something like that, and I'll have to get ready for it. It makes me way less productive. So this is literally my everyday makeup. And loads of you have asked for a tutorial, and I'm definitely gonna film it because the products are stunning. It's basically skincare led makeup. Like, my skin is so good at the moment. I have one spot, but the overall texture, glow of my skin has never ever been better in my life because I'm focusing so much on the base and the skincare. I'm so happy and I can't wait to share what I've been doing. But anyway, I need to charge my camera, so I'm gonna eat this and I'll talk to you in a little bit, okay? Good morning, happy Saturday. I am going for drinks at the Shard tonight, which I'm very excited about, but I'm spending the day first. I think I'm going to the gym with Scarlett this morning, which will be really nice. We're just gonna do 2 exercises. We're just gonna do heavy hip thrusts and heavy deadlifts and call it a day. I actually ended up going last night at 9 p.m. I had such a productive day yesterday. I don't know whether that I was speaking to the camera all day. I filmed 3 videos, edited one of them. I've now got an episode of Tidy Space, Tidy Mind ready I'm raring to go for next week, and I filmed the 3rd episode yesterday and I'm editing that right now. I'm really loving this series. Like, I'm really enjoying it, which is nice, and I think you guys are too, so that's great. And this morning I freshly shaved my brow. So I don't know whether I've spoken to you about this, but I've started shaving off the tail of my brow. My brow naturally comes down to here. You can see my residual microblading. So when I'm not wearing makeup, it's kind of fine because the microblading like fills in the gap if I can't be asked to do my brows, but I will usually do my brows if I'm going out. I'll just put on SPF and brows. When I'm wearing makeup, I just brush these up, and I'll show you later, I've been extending the tail this way rather than all the way down here, and just covering that with a bit of concealer. And the lift it is given to my brows is unbelievable. I've never regretted my microblading. This is the only time where I'm kind of like, damn, I wish I didn't have a tattoo there. I got my microblading done about 6 years ago, and it's supposed to fade after 2 years, and it hasn't. Like, I think my body takes to tattoos really well, which for most people is a good thing, but when it comes to microblading, it's a bit annoying because it means it hasn't faded. It's meant to be temporary makeup, but 6 years later, she's still there. I turned you on because I want to show you something that I got that I've been waiting for this order for about 6 weeks. So one of the purposes of me doing Tidy Space, Tidy Mind is obviously because my house is a fucking mess and I want it to be tidier in general, but also because I've mentioned I really want to redecorate multiple rooms in this house, like kitchen, main one being my office, my hallway, potentially my living room, but I'm not sure yet. The main one is my office, which is why I'm starting in there with the decluttering series. And while I'm doing this part of the series, because I think Tidy Space, Tidy Mind will also turn into like decorating vlogs, I think I might just put them all under the same umbrella. I have been slowly kind of finding pieces that I know are gonna work, planning how I want it to look in my head, that are functional and also decorative, but like not just clutter. Like, I'm trying to not buy a huge amount, like just using what I've already got. But I saw this brand on TikTok. I follow the girl, I can't remember her name, I follow her on TikTok, and she has a brand. She makes everything in-house in her flat using a 3D printer, and it's called Me Make Pretty. And she makes these adorable little storage solutions. So these are little trays that stack, and they literally look like art. You can get all different colors, you can get different shapes, different sizes. So I got this one because my memory cards, my SD cards, are all over the show. Some of them are full, some of them have travel footage, some of them have corrupted, and I need to be able to differentiate between the ones that I have used or I can use. I thought that this little one would be really good to keep on my living room table where I keep my SD cards, and have one for, these are the ones you can use, just grab it and use it. This one for like, these are corrupted, you need to reformat them. And then this one is like, this is sentimental, or this is travel footage, or this has a video on it that you need to edit, or something like that. I just thought it was like a nice way to keep them contained and organized. And I just love how they look. I love the colors of this one, but out of the three, this is my least favorite. You're gonna die when you see the other one. So the other two I got for my office, or potentially one of them is for my hallway, which the hallway is gonna get a whole makeover. I have it all in my head and I'm so excited. So the one that I think is gonna go in the hallway is the bigger size, and it is pink and red. These are deep enough for you to store sunglasses in. So it's good like vertical storage. It doesn't take up a huge amount of space. So if you want to like put your sunglasses here, and then have the top one as like a catch-all, like put your keys, your wallet, your everyday perfume like on the top, so you can just have it all in one contained space, and then you just lift it up and your sunglasses are under there. Or you can keep your necklaces on the top, lift it up, whoa, and put like your rings and stuff underneath. She uses hers to store her jewelry, which I thought was a really good idea. I love the pink and red. Pink and red is probably one of my favorite color combinations, but my favorite out of all of them is three of my favorite colors. Look at this. This shade of yellow is my favorite shade of yellow. It's got a cobalt blue, which we all know I'm currently obsessed with. And of course, green is my favorite color. Look at these colors together. Is that not just like the happiest little dream? And it's shaped like a flower. It's shaped like a flower. I love this. This is gonna go in my office because we're gonna be making some built-in shelves eventually. There's a few episodes of Tidy Space, Tidy Mind to film before I can do that, but I have a couple builders numbers that I'm gonna come get quotes to build me some storage. It needs to be very multi-purpose, this storage. It needs to be very functional. It's also gonna be open shelves, so I want it to look beautiful, but I thought that this would look so cute for a pop of color. Like I said, I'm gonna redecorate, I'm gonna repaint, etc. But a color that I would really like to bring in is this cobalt blue. I know it's a really trendy color at the moment, but I just think it suits me, especially with the red hair. Full primary contrast, I love it. I just want my office to be a fun, colorful space that makes me feel really inspired, but also calm. So there's like a fine line between something feeling busy, but in like a fun, inspiring way, and just being messy, which is where we are at the moment. Everything is just messy. I think decluttering, getting rid of loads of shit, and then being intentional, more intentional about the things that I'm choosing to put in the places that actually serve, like this looks decorative, but is also going to hold a purpose. I thought I'd shout out the brand because she's a small business, Me Make Pretty. It is a US business, and I'm not gonna lie, I got stung with customs. I'm not gonna lie, I was shook. I was shook to my core. It took about 6 weeks for them to arrive, and then I got whammoed with the customs fee. It was honestly like a third of the price of all of the stuff together, which isn't cheap because it's handmade and beautiful, and each one is made for you. It's made to order. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to use them. I just thought I'd give the brand a shout out, but do just keep in mind you will get stung with customs probably. I learned that the hard way. Right, I need to finish editing the video that I'm editing, and then I'm gonna scurry off to the gym with Scar, and then I need to start getting ready. Oh, I didn't sleep well. I got 5 hours sleep just because. We've had a casualty. At the very end of my workout, I got my nail caught under a weight. Hello. RIP. My favourite nail colour I've had in so long. So I just had to go to Superdrug and find the closest blue I could. It's not exactly the same. I'm just gonna file down the sharp edges. And the worst part of this whole thing, this is my real nail. I haven't broken my real nail yet. And I've been saying, like, if that happens, I'll be absolutely gutted because I'm so proud of how like strong they've gotten. Alas, I don't want to file it too much because I'm hoping that maybe Kelly can fix it. It's just making me pick at it because it's so sharp, and I don't want to peel it off because I'm a nail biter. So this is just temporary as a prevent. Yeah, it's like a really different shade of blue, but I'm hoping it won't be too obvious if I just paint where it's white. I mean, it's not pretty, but it's definitely an improvement. It'll do. Also, me and Scarlett, so we just went to do like a really quick little session together. We were there 45 minutes. Saturday morning, little leg day. We only did 2 exercises, but killed ourselves off. So we did deadlifts. I've not deadlifted in about 8 months. So I was really nervous because my top set, I think I got up to 115 kilograms. My goal was 120, and then I just stopped deadlifting, and I've never hit my goal. So I was nervous to see how much I dropped. But I managed to do 90 for 7, which isn't actually as bad as I thought. And then we did the most brutal, horrific drop set for hip thrusts. 130 for 4 reps, 110 for 6 reps, 100 for 8 reps, 90 for 10 reps, 70 for 12 reps, straight out. So we just put loads of 5s on, and Scarlett would run, take off each side in between each set, so there's no rest. You literally just keep going, boof, boof, boof. Ah, my ass was cramping. It was on fire. It was so awful and good. That was super fun, and I feel accomplished now. Got a little booty pump. Now I'm gonna film a little bit of a tidy space, tidy mind episode. I'm not actually in the mood to do right now, but I need to keep the momentum going. Even if I just do 10 minutes, that is still better than nothing, and that's the joy of them being filmed over multiple days. If there's a day where I don't really feel like it, it just encourages me to do 5 minutes just so I can do a little bit of something and it all adds up in one video, rather than me like having to spend an entire day doing it for a video. It's just, the system is just really working for me. I'm loving it. That's actually dried all right. That looks fine. Crisis averted.